Ocotillo Comedy Troupe. And this is all part of your act, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the play's going to be even better.
Well, that's great. So Ashley Mason and Becky
Terpening.
Terpening and Betty Skinner are with us. And is this your directorial?
No, I am the MC of the program.
You're the MC of the program, and it's called the $1 Million Quiz Show.
Correctly.
Okay. Did you come up with the questions for the $1 Million Quiz
yes.
Show?
I have one, but I'll give it to you, but I won't give you the answer.
Okay.
What can you put on?
What kind of coat?
What kind of coat can you put on wet?
Well, I know the answer.
Oh, okay. Well, don't tell me then.
Okay. You don't know the answer?
I know. Yes, I know. Let's put it this way. I'm not sure. My first contestant, she can't even tell me her name. So, I mean, she goes,
Are you the first contestant?
Yes, I'm Alberta, and I'm a little nervous being on the camera and everything.
And she even
the
faints
show.
on my podium. I mean, come on. It's just a show.
Did
Just
she
for
grab the
$1 million.
microphone and make it come loose?
No,
from
we have no microphone, okay? There's no microphone. We don't have to worry about
I
that.
don't destroy the set, I promise.
You've been rehearsing. So you don't even know your name. You're just happy to be there?
I was happy until I got up to the front in front of everybody, and I just can't handle it.
So how did you get picked? Why are you there?
I don't know.
I don't
didn't
know.
I'm sorry?
I didn't pick the contestants.
You
I
didn't
don't
pick
know
the
what to say. They didn't ask the MC for advice, so.
Okay. Well, do you know the answer to her question?
I'm not going to say.
Okay. And Ashley, are you one of the contestants?
I am a contestant.
You are a
I
contestant.
am a contestant.
Okay.
I'm a very smart contestant with a very large family.
Oh, yes.
Please, let's don't go through the list of family again.
I take it you want to thank your family.
Oh, does
Well,
she?
I want to make sure they all know I'm there.
Okay.
And she does.
And she does. But she has a tragedy about a poor little animal.
And my dog Scooter's missing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what does
How
this
long?
have to do with the trivia contest? Exactly, right?
It's her family. Explain who your doggy
She's
is.
got to name everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been missing for 3 weeks.
Mm.
And she told me, I said, well, why don't you put, maybe if you win the $1 million, that he might come home. And she's, well, he can't read. Oh, okay, well, there goes that.
An honest answer.
Yeah.
An
We
honest
also
answer.
have Melanie Dipple and Maria Amanza, and they're twins. And oh, my word.
They're a hoot.
You talk about double trouble.
They remind me of Amelia Bedelia. The costume reminds me of Amelia Bedelia.
Yeah.
And so they're also contestants
Yes.
in this $1 million quiz
Yes.
show.
They didn't understand it has to be one person. They decided to come together.
Ah.
And they talk at the same time almost.
Do they finish each other's sentences?
Close to it. And then
Or
have to
they
get-
might talk together.
Yeah. And ignore the MC, like, come on. You're here, you want to win the money?
So I take it you lose control of this.
Yes,
contest.
she does.
Yes. There's a couple of times I lose control. Yes.
He
Without
kind of
being
puts
character.
us contestants back in our place, though.
Oh,
Really?
I forgot about Candace.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Candace
Lindsay.
is a contestant.
We
Candace
also have
Payne.
Candace is one of our contestants.
Okay.
And then Lindsay is our
Hired help.
help. It's hard to pay good help these days, but she'll
Kinda
work.
like the backstage crew person.
Yeah.
Okay. For real, like for the play or for the game show?
Both.
Both. Okay. Okay. So she's trying to make sure that all the stuff that is supposed to happen on
Yes.
the game show.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
She's
like,
not a letter turner or anything like that.
No.
Well, like in most shows, there's a big monitor where they can do like applause and stuff. No, ours is manually.
Okay.
She's got to come on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off.
Just
And
like,
hopefully she doesn't get the signs mixed up, so we don't get a boo when we should have been yay.
We were flipping around the TV last night over the air stuff, and we landed on one of the Spanish language channels, and they were doing a game show that looked an awful lot like what's one that Steve Harvey is?
Family Feud.
Family Feud. It looked an awful lot like Family Feud. There's a host in the middle.
Right.
There's people on either side. There was a clown, because my understanding is on all
A clown?
Spanish language television shows there has to be a clown.
Okay.
Really? Weird.
You flip around and go to these different variety
sounds
shows.
like the next play.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. But instead of, and they had the screen behind them.
Uh-huh.
So like when Harvey says, what's your answer?
Right.
We polled 20 people and
Right.
here's the top answers up on the board. they have a laptop sitting there and they're typing it in, and then it's coming up on the screen, and I thought, well, this must have been a low budget version of the Family Feud, or maybe they couldn't get the rights to the actual name of the program or whatever. But there was a clown. Yeah, there's a clown. All these shows have clowns. They have to have
Maybe
a clown.
that's what we're missing.
Yeah.
Is a clown.
Oh, no, don't give her any ideas. Melanie is our director.
Okay.
Don't give any Melanie any ideas.
Oh, she's your director and in the
Yes.
play.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
She's got double duty.
Now, this is tomorrow.
Yes.
At the Ocotillo. It's in the lobby
Yes.
of the Ocotillo. And you start at 12:10.
Yes.
Yes.
And you bring your lunch.
You
sack
bring your
lunch.
lunch.
And a
okay.
friend or 2 or 3.
Okay.
And it's totally free.
Yes.
Can the people in the audience holler out answers?
Absolutely.
Can they
Oh,
help,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
can they help
It
the
would
contestants?
help.
We encourage
The
audience
Yes.
participation.
It would help some contestants.
You need all the help you get? You can get?
Always. And we're also doing another play called The Job Interview with Betty Kay and Lindsay Watt as well.
That's next week.
That's next week.
Okay.
That's next week. Don't get me here too quick.
Okay. I'm ahead. Sorry.
Well, also next week is the history of why the chicken crossed the road. So
Yes.
there's 2 of them.
That
next
must
week.
be her.
Yes,
That's Becky.
I'm Elizabeth and Maria Monza as Miss Clark.
Okay.
So we wonder why the chicken crossed the road.
So you do the whole research to figure out how that
Yes.
all started. Wow.
Yes.
Pretty amazing. So there's 2 plays next week, or 2
Yes.
skits next
Right.
week. And then it finishes up on the 28th with the committee
Right.
meeting.
Yes.
So you need to come tomorrow to find out who's going to win the $1 million. And this is the most we've had is $1 million, the biggest jackpot in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't know who's going to win. It's going to be up in the air.
So you really don't know. The winner will be determined
There.
at the end of the skit
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. That is, and you don't even have to be vaccinated to
No, you don't.
be eligible to win the $1 million.
Nope.
there.
No, we
or
don't
to
ask-
watch the show.
No, we don't ask for any of that.
Well, that's
We just
pretty
ask
cool.
you to come and enjoy the show. We've had fun doing it. And we get, as theater, you're always laughing about stuff. And when it comes to the actual show, you hold it together. But during rehearsals, it's like,
You
lose
try
it.
to hold it together. It doesn't always work.
we give it our best.
Yeah, but this one you're doing tomorrow does allow for, and you want interaction with
Yes.
the
Oh,
audience.
yeah,
Absolutely.
sure.
Okay.
Yes.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Help her.
I do
Like, is
need
there
a lot of help.
is there a particular? You said she didn't know her name. I mean, is that the first question she couldn't get? Was what's your name?
Yeah.
You know,
She
you
go-
get
yeah,
so nervous you
said-
can't remember anything,
know.
and
I
that's
said
what
it's a s-
happens.
I said it's a simple question. Can't you tell me your name?
Now, do you play a famous game show host?
No. Just an MC.
Just
I
an
don't even
MC.
have a
Her own
name. I'm
right.
just an MC.
She's famous in her own right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if that's why you were just in awestruck of
Oh,
this
no.
MC, and
No.
that's part of the reason why you don't know.
No, I just,
No, I don't have a title per se as a
just
title.
being in front of so many people, I just lose it.
Wow. And so you have trouble answering questions, and
A simple question like my name, yes.
that's right. And you're so smart.
I am. I'm brilliant.
Do you actually get to the answer
I do.
eventually?
After she names all of her family members first.
Yes.
Okay.
Being on TV is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You have to make sure you cover all of your bases while you're there.
You
So-
don't want to leave anybody out.
Oh, no.
right.
No,
That's
no,
right.
no.
Thanking all of your family.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can you tell us a couple of the people that you thank?
Oh, don't let her start.
Oh, I mean, I have my 3 sisters, my 4 brothers, my 12 cousins, my 7 aunts and uncles. There's a long list.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to our regular show when she's done thanking all of her family.
But seriously, you do not know who's going to win this this $1 Million Quiz Show tomorrow. That is amazing. Have you guys know the questions? Some of the
Maybe.
questions. Okay.
But they just don't know the answers.
You'll just have to come and
Yeah.
find out.
Nobody knows the answers.
Yeah.
That's true.
They're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. Well, that's great. So, when do doors open
At 12.
12.
So you can be there a little early, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it starts at 12:10.
And it's in the lobby.
Yes,
so
correct. And we have chairs and tables and stuff, so it's not going to be uncomfortable or anything. And it's nice and cool in there, so you won't get overheated or anything.
And it's okay if we bring our lunch.
Sure,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
recommended. Yeah, that's years ago that's what we used to do. And when Linda Vanderveen had the little garden club or garden restaurant thing, that she used to do sack lunches, and they could buy them and bring them over. So that's how it kind of all started. From Central Park down, and we do it there because of the air conditioner. And you can't hear when you're down at Central Park. You're fighting with the noise of the traffic and everything, so
And
you
the
really
heat.
can't hear. And the heat, So it's much better having it in the lobby of the Ocotillo Theater.
No, it makes perfect sense to.
So you need to come tomorrow so you can find out who's going to win.
I need to
and
come
find out
tomorrow.
the answer to the question.
Yeah. Well, I know the answer to the first question.
Okay.
If the first question you asked was the.
Don't
was
tell
one of
the
the
answer.
questions. No, I
Now, which question did I ask you? No.
When you get on to me for forgetting my name.
it's that one she was talking about.
Oh, that one. Okay. Gotcha.
Diversion.
Yeah. We have a lot of that.
Yeah. But now these aren't long
No,
plays.
no.
No, they last about 20, 30 minutes most.
Right.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
So if you get there at noon, you get your settled in with your sack lunch or
Right.
whatever,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the play
Yes.
starts, and then you're done, and then you can get to
Right,
fight
get back to work.
Yep.
Because most people have like 45 minutes at least, for lunch and everything.
Yeah.
So
Fight the Artesia traffic.
unless you walk, like Superintendent walks across the street over the bank, short walk.
Oh yeah. Well, we did that the other day. Had the debate. We were going from here to La Fonda. We had the debate: do we walk or do we drive?
And what happened?
Well, we drove, but because of where we had to park,
You might as well have walked.
we should have just walked.
You're downtown,
So-
Gene. You
so
should be
we-
able to walk anywhere.
I do, but it was one of these other young whippersnappers back here. It's hot today. We better drive. Well, it's 100 degrees in the car. By the time you get to where you're going, the car is starting to cool down. You try to explain this
Right.
to the young
Yeah.
people, but they know it. They know everything, right?
Oh, yeah, they know everything.
Your character, right?
Well, yes.
So that's good.
She thinks she does anyway.
All right, so tomorrow, 12:10 is when it
Yes.
starts. It's the $1 Million Quiz Show.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then next week, July 21st, the history of why the chicken crossed the road and the job interview.
Job interview.
I need to see that anyway because I want to see how much of what goes on in this job interview
Oh,
is
it'll
from
be
real life.
It will be you'll enjoy it then. It will be really interesting.
Yeah, I think one of the best ones I had, I've got a Rush Limbaugh putter in my office. And, we used to carry the Rush Limbaugh show till he
Right.
died. And now it's these new
Okay.
guys. And so somebody's in for a job interview, and it's good to look around an office because you kind
Right,
of get
yeah.
an idea of what, get a little insight into the person you're going to be talking to. So they pick up the putter and they say, Rush Limbaugh? Why would anybody want to listen to this guy?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Whether you like him or not,
Right. Yeah.
he's on the radio station that you're going to be
yeah.
working for. So, needless to say,
Yeah.
did not get the job. But I'm sure there's worse scenarios that happen in job interviews.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, are any of you in that one? Yeah, that's right. You're in that.
I'm the interviewer.
You're the interviewer. You're gonna have some fun with that.
Oh yeah.
And then, of course, the 28th is when the last one is the committee meeting.
Right.
It
Yes.
says author unknown. I'm assuming it's by somebody that has sat in a number of committee
Oh,
meetings.
yes.
Yes.
I'm sure a
probably.
lot of people can relate to that
Right.
one.
Yeah. Are you guys in, any of you in that one?
Yes.
You're in that one?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing in the committee meeting?
I believe I'm Edith, and I complain about everything.
You sure you're not Karen?
I was supposed to, but I have the fair that week, and I will be 9 to 9 at the fair, so
That's right.
I couldn't be in it. I
That's
wanted
right.
to, but just too many things went wrong that week.
Yeah, well, and we'll be out at the fair
Yeah.
too, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But if you're not at the fair on the 28th, go watch the committee meeting.
Yes, and come in cool air and
Right.
That's right. So you'll have to steal the popcorn machine. Bring it over there and say, how come there's no popcorn? It's at the committee meeting. Do something like that. What's next? You guys have anything else planned or thinking about kicking around for the future?
I think we are working on, I don't think we're going to do a fall show this year. Just trying to get things sorted back out. But I do think that there is a fun spring show that's in the works. So
Okay.
Look forward to that.
Good deal.
It's like everything. It's starting to build up again, and you have to do it at a slow pace to get to a good ending and stuff.
Right. Well, good. Well, good luck. Break a leg or whatever they tell you you're supposed to do with these things. And folks, if you don't have anything to do for lunch and you don't want to
Come
just
join
sit
us.
there and just stare at the wall in the break room, if you want to go enjoy
yes.
a little comedy to go along with it, the $1 Million Quiz Show tomorrow, 12:10 at the Ocotillo in the lobby. And it's-
Correct.
And bring a friend or 2 or 3.
Or 7
Yes.
or 12 or something like that.
Absolutely.
We have room.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank
y'all
you.
coming
Thank
in.
you.
Good. We're going to take a break. I think we're still talking to Mel today, so that'll be a phone call. But we'll get our stock market update. That's coming up next.